The 39-year-old construction worker had come to this car dealership in the Bronx to buy his wife an amazing gift for her birthday, a new car. His 3 sons were with him. Suddenly, as they sat in the lounge, chaos erupted. A man pulled out a gun and started firing. Anthony Jefferson was an innocent bystander when he found himself in the midst of reported gang warfare. All his fatherly instincts kicked in, and he protectively covered his sons with his body. At one point,
your past stopped mattering when you had that baby. So it's best you have a good sound mind of what you're gonna do and what it is to do when you have a newborn baby. And I'm gonna help you with this in this video right here. Sorry about my voice. It's Sunday morning and I'm just my voice hoarse, but I still got to put the message out there. So join me this week as we talk about how a newborn instantly gives a man purpose. Right after this.
Say my name slow like an ancient poem. I'm your knight, you sin, your own. You rule my heart from a velvet throne. Big Dr. Barber, the Clipper King. Every snip's got the crowd to sing. Line up clean, let the magic bring. Crowning glory to everything. Buzz solo leaves you hypnotized.
Subscribe to my channel.
Now, what's going on? Now, the first thing you got to remember is that whatever you don't done in the past, crime, bad in school, being a little player, whatever it was, once you had this baby, none of that matters. See, now you have a new responsibility to raise this child because it's coming from your bloodline, your sperm. You did that. So you want your child, something that comes from you. You want it to not have no advantage to living out in the world where nobody cares about it but you. It don't work like that. Well, you shouldn't be. So this video is to help you understand that, yeah, you might be whatever age you is, because I know it's kids as young as 15 got, and younger than that probably, but the ones I know, the youngest one I know was 15 when he had a kid. So once you had that kid, your responsibility changed. You got to raise that kid. That's all you got to do is focus on that. That'll help you probably have a better life, especially if the kid got a good mother.
Hey there, ready to level up your brand or business? At Larva One Media, we make social media promotion easy, affordable, and effective. This 2025 special is the best time to get noticed. Posts starting at just $45. Stories starting at $25, Reels starting at $60. We'll help you get your message in front of the right audience, whether you're a small business, content creator, or entrepreneur who wants real results. Don't waste time hoping to go viral. Let Larva One Media do the heavy lifting and get you the exposure you need on Instagram, Facebook, and more. Want to see our vibe? Check out our YouTube channel, That Everyday-ish, for authentic, relatable content that connects. Ready to get started? Visit larvagroup.com to book your post, story, or reel promotion today. Don't wait. Your audience is waiting for you.
Subscribe to my channel.
Now the second thing that's very important is that you got to understand that child that you holding, it don't see your record of what you done to the mom or to the family. It don't see none of that. It only sees dad. It only sees his father. It only sees the person that's caring for it because they don't have no other means to do nothing. Remember what I told you in one of my previous videos, that a baby don't know nothing coming out the womb. Nothing. The sounds, the smells, the colors, the shapes, the sizes, all that is the light is all new to a kid when it come out the mama's vagina. That's probably why it's crying, because it's just scary. So now you got to trust that you live through this, which the baby don't know it even supposed to trust. It just starts trusting because, for one, the mother keep holding it and doing little nice things for it. She seems to always know when he's hungry and stuff like that. And you as the father, you the one always come in, he always see you come and she kiss you or whatever. Y'all work together, so he end up knowing that them two together. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you have to be around and you have to help the mother when she needs you to do certain things so the child understand what the man does throughout his life. He'll see it from your perspective. So you have when you have a kid, it don't know nothing, so you got to teach it everything from not putting his hand in the socket, not touching hot pots, how to act in school, how to act with the neighbors, what they supposed to be learning, what they supposed to, how to stay away from trouble. Like, you got to teach everything, how to respond to rejection. Like, all this have to be learned through you, because you the first line of whatever's going to happen in the kid's life. You the law. You tell that child there's a God. Other than that, he's only going to believe in you. So keep that in mind while you have kids, and while you raising your kid, having your baby, whatever, is that it don't know nothing. And without you, it probably would die. Or, as you can see in on the news and the media, internet and everything, you see what happens to kids when they don't have both parents in the home. Yeah, you have some success stories, but the majority of them have some kind of traumatic background to their growth of growing up, that it messed with them all the way up until adulthood. So you as the father have to make sure it gets the right information, make sure it go to a positive school that helps them learn the right information, make sure it's around the right people so they don't be giving it no bull crap. Like, I hate to say it, but letting your kid just sit up and listen to rap, it's not good for his mind. He's a young kid. It's not good for his mind at all, because it's giving him a bad way of looking at getting money or living in this world. So it's very important that you pay attention and be there in the beginning stages, because the child don't know nothing. You have to teach that child that. And while you teaching it and you dedicate your life to teaching that child that you are fulfilling a man's purpose, because a man's purpose is to take care of himself, and that kid is you. See where I'm going with this?
Subscribe to my channel.
Avocado toast that's never done. Cooking fantasy is second to none. For the imagination, let's create new dishes that make us celebrate. From kitchen dreams we innovate. Every flavor our magic game.
The dad who's being called a hero around the country for shielding his kids when gunfire erupted in a car dealership here in New York. He says there are heroes out there, but he says he's not one of them. In this Inside Edition exclusive, he told us he was simply doing what any father would do.
He's the hero dad who shielded his 3 young sons when gunfire broke out at a car dealership. And now he's speaking exclusively to Inside Edition.
What you did was heroic.
The 39-year-old construction worker had come to this car dealership in the Bronx to buy his wife an amazing gift for her birthday, a new car. His 3 sons were with him. Suddenly, as they sat in the lounge, chaos erupted. A man pulled out a gun and started firing. Anthony Jefferson was an innocent bystander when he found himself in the midst of reported gang warfare. All his fatherly instincts kicked in, and he protectively covered his sons with his body.
At one point, I actually see a bullet go through the top of that couch that you were sitting on.
One bullet struck right where his 6-year-old son was sitting.
I'm so glad he was thinking fast on his feet. Look how that bullet almost hit his son in the head. Looked like it would have caught him right in the head.
He said, "Sweetheart, come pick the kids up."
When you got to the car dealership, you had no idea there was a shooting.
I had no clue.
Danica is overcome with emotion, thinking how close she came to losing her family.
This is the video that everyone is talking about. What a hero your husband is.
Subscribe to my channel.
Fresh cut Friday, yeah. He back. Big dog the barber and they got a booth in the back. Old heads nodding, lil man you back. Kids in the mirror trying to hold they laugh. He line one up, whole room go down. Big dog the barber, turn the pain into part in your fade. Yeah. Big dog the barber, put the past on the floor with the waves. Yeah. Line so sharp, feel the guard when it glide. Fresh so clean, leave the time all behind. Big dog the barber, new life with the chair is the stage. Yeah. Used to count days by the marks on the wall. Now we count tips when the shop on call.
Subscribe to my channel.
The third thing you want to keep in mind is this gives you give you a chance to have a mental reset, I guess you could say. This being able to sit back for once in your life, stop doing everything, and realize you have a child that came from you. And now you got a chance to put down all the past and focus on raising that child to at least make it to your age. You know what I'm saying? So in order to do that, you got to use all my other points I said in the earlier in the video to keep in mind when you have a child. Yeah, you were supposed to wait before you had a child and been married or something, but this is what it is. So now that you have a kid, you got to do what you got to do and grow up as a working man and become a man for that kid. Because it don't know nothing, it's going to only have you to depend on. And if you ain't got your shelter, no income to even have a shelter, food and clothing, then you're going to get all the troubles and turmoil that comes with not having money, not having the resources, and not able to get the resources. So keep that in mind. I thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I'll see y'all on the next video. Make sure you go follow my Instagram theme pages, Foodie Imagination and That Everyday Ish. And I'll see y'all on the next video. And just remember, life's hard. Take it easy. Peace.
Told you I'm never going back.
Give me a minute. I'm good. I've got an hour. I'm great. You give me 6 months. I'm unbeatable.
Find a way to fame with a loyal crowd to claim. Lava magic in the air, spreading influence everywhere. Watch your numbers grow anew. Followers just for you.
That's ugly. Could have done.
You should have done.